Welcome to the Ottoman campaign for EU4 with no DLC, and in the last part we took Constantinople and Athens down here to consolidate our homeland, but we've taken quite a heavy price on that, in the sense that I've got no manpower, and you can see the maximum is 40, and if I want to start to wage any more wars I do need to get this manpower up, otherwise my armies will be taking a little bit of a bashing. So this part could be a bit more peace orientated, and I think we can get it running. Let's get their claims fabricated, and what I want to do is we've got a spy up here, see if we can fabricate a claim up here, because this is probably going to be the area where I want to think. Yeah, I think we'll just fabricate a claim over here. And we're nearly called out the final settlement here. I mean, truthfully, the manpower should build up very quickly. I mean, at the moment I'm just pretty sure here they're improving things, but they don't actually. Oh, they've now got an ally with Circassia, so they've actually formed an alliance. The other thing I also want to do is the Ottomans. Who are we building against Trapezoid? Maybe just do that. I think we're just going to fabricate a claim here. There's only the one settlement there. You're allied with Fedora, and grant licenses. What have we got here? Lose legitimacy. The Umira estates lose 10 loyalty. Currently, we gain 10 legitimacy. I think we'll be okay with that. And out of claims on Trapezoid. There are disloyal estates. Okay, wow. You just pause this to have a look. How can I? That will improve loyalty by calling a diet, but that will cost me 5 prestige. Any other way? That's going to cost me more. Though this will drift in the right direction, but I want my manpower up, so I think I'm going to call a diet there. I mean, it's going to cost me a little bit of prestige, and we can invest in new technology. Right, this will be very useful, because at the moment I'm not ahead of time with technology. In fact, I'm behind the pace, but this will allow me to upgrade my troops. It could be a supply limit of plus 50, combat width of 2, initial shock. Yeah, I think that would be very useful to get. And what it will mean is that I should be able to upgrade my armies. So I think that's the wrong. And I think we can now. I think that should start to upgrade all my armies now. I think that's how it works. Yep. And you can see, because I've upgraded my regiments here, you can see my morale has dropped with these armies. To be a little bit aware of that, I'm just going to let that run. I've now got a offer. You have no diplomats to send. I thought I'd record a diplomat. Oh no, sorry. Ottomans gain diplomatic insult casus belli against Venice. Well, yeah. And I think let me just pause this. Okay. My parish of the province is now considered part of your patrimony. Improving relations with these. Build a network. Trapezoid. I think we can recall you, because Trapezoid only has the one region here. I don't want to wage war on those. This is the target that I really want to go for. To make states. Yeah, I mean, that would be quite a nice big state. But I don't think I actually need to actually do it. And I think one of the issues with this game from a new player perspective is that when you see messages like this, you don't know the implications of what this actually means. So we've got 7.6 uprest here. Lots and lots of people have got claims on this. We're going to be a bit careful there. So you don't actually know the implications of, you know, what this is actually happening, and the only way you can really do is to go through these menus. So we got here, got Serbian. Okay, there. cash wise, we're pulling down a fair amount of cash. I mean, I could drop the army maintenance a smidge, but why? I can't see the point. We're doing okay with trade. Now we're now pushing through here really good. This is here now. We're now 10 years ahead of time. So this goes to show how that changes. And I will need to think about what national ideas I want to take. Cannot complete this mission, so we've got no new missions. We've completed all the missions across the top of here. Don't think I can actually add a policy at the moment. No. This is a new mechanism that was introduced as part of Dharma, and to be honest, I don't really understand how it works, and how it, more importantly, how it works in the context of no DLC. I've watched Let's Plays and seen Quill 18 and Rumor using this, but the question is, how does that work here? So we're okay here. We've got no expansion. We're doing pretty good. Yeah, and cost of number of states-based government. It has 29 in 3. It would cost. It says we're okay for my states at the moment. I've got 12 states there, and number of states. Yeah, I think 2 territories at the moment. So I think we're okay there. Religion, where our legalism's there, and so we're just gonna go in. Militarily, we've just upgraded. So our force limit, our land force limit 50. So we could improve our land force limit. That could be useful to go into war. Subjects, we got Crimea, who are March, and a March is a vassal who has a military orientation, so they don't pay anything to the kingdom, but they are a very effective ally if should we go to war. So I think the impression I get is that in the situation where a conflict is going to arise, they will come in automatically. And I think what I would like to do is just have a look at some of these armies. I've got 4 cav, I can't recruit anything there. And I think what I would like to do, I'm not sure why, I think I split those by accident. Just going to pause again for the moment while I think this through. And what I'd like is to add a couple of extra troops to that army there, because I'd like to build my army up a little bit, and I've run out of cash. A little bit of an embarrassment. My other army's down here. I think what we may do is build this army up and put 1 extra unit in here and build the army up. I think that would be quite useful. Right, let's just going to pause. So we've got going to trade dispute Casus Belli. And right, so we need to keep improving. Keep improving that for the moment to get to 190 so we can vassalize these. Then what I would like to do is just absorb them. So we're just going to keep playing through. Can I make this into an estate? I mean, I'm planning on attacking them. I mean, is there a benefit of making... Yeah, I think... Make that in state. And I think we can call this. Only going to take 60. I think making them into an estate will be quite useful. That is building up quite nicely. My navy out protecting. I got you out protecting trade. Or didn't I do it properly? Okay. Janissaries. Where can I get Janissaries? Come available after the Janissary Coat disaster will become available after there. Okay. Where can I recruit Janissaries from then? I know you can recruit them, but I'm not sure where I can recruit them from. I think come down to here. I mean, and you come and join this army here. Decisions and policies. The oligarchy. Oh well, never mind. I will learn eventually. I've been informed by diplomats that have been discovered while building a spy network. So they're trying to build there. You can fabricate another claim. So I think it was Basu. Another advantage of fabricating all these claims is that when we take this area, it will. How can you explain? It will reduce the coring costs. That's the word I'm looking for. Just gonna merge this up here. How am I doing? Rebel faction. Well, Lencian separatists. Well, those separatists are. The question is, do I risk going to war? Got Romanian separatists. They're in Anabuba. I think that is. Where is this then? Just gonna pause. Must admit, I do struggle a little bit with trying to remember where all these regions are. And oops, no. I don't want an exact match. And what's that? Bolo. There we are, Anabulo. Okay. You're just tucked down in here at the moment. I mean, there's any way I can reduce this? I mean, I could increase the autonomy. At the moment it's 75%. And can I actually give this to anyone? So we could build something, but I don't have the cash. Province is a territorial court. Is this a territory? Okay, let's make this into an estate. Yeah, why is this a territory? Bit of a fail. 25, yep. That was a major fail there. That should now. That's still 1.7 up rest. Pick to send a missionary. Been informed of a diplomat the Knights have been discovered building a spy network. Yes. Right, we've got 5,000 manpower. Let me think about this. They've got truce with the Ottoman. Oh, we got a truce, so we can't actually do anything sort of for another 4 years anyway. Right, that's good. How are we doing over here? This is 162. Keep building that up. Yeah, do we have a truce here as well? I have a truce with Ismail, allied with Theodora. I think Theodora is up here, isn't it? Yeah, I mean Theodora's not a major issue. I mean, okay, we've got a couple of years. So I think what we're going to do is maybe come over here and see if we can sneak a war against Trapezoid. Then that will give us there. I mean, I've got a claim, can't I? Yeah. I think maybe we're just going to have a little short war over here and to there, so we can invest in new technology. I think what do we get from here? Just get naval maintenance, trade efficiency, and trade range. Yes. I think we're going to be okay with that. So trade efficiency. Diplomatic technology advance. Trade range, trade efficiency, that might give us a little bit more cash. I mean, actually, yep, that was the other thing I was thinking about, wasn't it? I was thinking of giving. If I give this to these guys, don't actually. If we grant that to there, that removes local autonomy from manpower and modifier. Local unrest. Just did that actually. Right, I think what we can do is we click here. I think if we give this to the UMLA, that will actually reduce the local unrest. No, I think wrong one. Okay, let's grant both of them. Because I can't revoke that now until there. Well, never mind. Bit of a fail on my side. But that improves the loyalty for these guys anyway. So yeah, I was thinking total war there. That this was a whole province because it's a state. I'd forgotten that when you allocate to the estates, you allocate them by. It is actually a province, but I was thinking of it as a region. Right, we've now got this area here. Let's just get you to here. Get you into the right position. Right, you've now got the supply limit. I think we've got a free diplomat. I think we can go to war. We've got a there, and Crimea will come in automatically. Let me just shove that there. I'm gonna get you in straight away. Unhappiness among the clergy. Gain test term. The United States lose loyalty. This is let's just go that way. I'm not sure what that does. It's going to get you in here. And I think Crimea is going to deal with Theodora, so this could be a very, very quick war. Battle of Black Sea. Oh, we've lost some ships. We've lost our light ships, so we're going to have to replace our navy. Bit of a fail on my part there, guys. I think now we've dealt with the potential unrest down here. That should drop. We can actually get in here. This is my poor little fleet that got a bit of a bashing. And they can just sit there for the moment and to see. It's going to come under the occupation of Trapezoid. There's somebody down here is causing trouble. Trade guilds and fraternities. Guilds and fraternities constant. Yeah. Move towards legalism. Yep, well, we're certainly going to move to legalism. And I think we'll bring you here. Looks like Trapezoid is trying to slip through this area here. So we're just going to come over here. Looks like Crimea's on the case. That's good. Just have a quick look. Oops, come on. And yeah, I think we're doing okay. We've got 22,000 men here against 2,000, and I mean, they're going to do it. They're going to do the honours quite successfully. I'm just going to chase that army. They're actually going to get squeezed up against the Crimea. In fact, it looks like Crimea may de-siege this for us, which would be pretty good. Got rebels over here, but they're actually in another area. What have we got across the top? Provincial unrest, yes, because we're there. Country is at war, under the occupation of the Ottomans, yes. Yep. Building the spy network. Right, we're off to. Yep. Let's see if we can run these guys down. I think we may have caught these. Yeah, we got these. That is a Trapezoid army. These guys are where? Who are these? They're running off that way. I think we're just gonna. I don't want these guys running around my area here. Who are these? Why am I at war with you? Oh, they've got a third ally. I didn't realise that. Or Theodora is effectively being well and truly beaten up here, occupied by the Ottomans. Ah, pause, think here. Right, we might be able to conquer this. Get this as a free. Okay. Ah, that was a bit of opportune capability, and I think we can spend that. I know it's going to cost me the admin power which I was building up. So we got these guys here who are, but my Crimea's in here. I think what we're going to have to do is get in here. We might actually be able to steal a little bit of land from on this part as well. Chase these guys over. This could be a beneficial war. Come on, take trapezoid. It was 29%. We may be able to get a little bit extra land here. Wow, we're only 3% at the moment, but I think we're going to be okay. Get in here. I'm going to keep an eye on the manpower, but we're not exactly losing. You're going that way, so. Oh no, he actually caught them there. Wow, that was a bit expensive. Okay, we've won that. This doesn't have a fort, so I think we can get lay siege there. I mean, we've got plenty of money at the moment. Got rest. These are water lessons, so I think what we're going to do is just give them a touch of harsh treatment, because I don't want these kicking off while both my armies are over here. So I think we're just going to. Where are you going? You're still running that way. I don't think you're going to be a problem. So I think we're just going to keep sieging down this area here. Actually, you can siege this. Yeah, Crimea, you chase those idiots. Come on. Oh, we're 20. It's still 29% there. Anything else here? National decision. Okay. We may convert. Get into here. Just keep chasing that army down. Right, they've got a few armies over here. I think if you can siege that out there, that's going to help the war score. Quite happily. Wow, they've got a lot of unrest there. But we got Fedora. That was interesting. Siege of Trapezoid is over, and I think what we can do now is just into this area here. Right, we're up to 54%. I'm getting very, very tempted here. Right, let's see what we want. Well, I certainly want Trapezoid, and I'd like to get. Can't get that. About that. Or am I getting too greedy? No, okay. Let me just pause for a moment while I think about this. I don't really want that. I think I would like to get maybe across here. I think we need to get into here. If I can get these areas here, and that would be a really good bastion round there. So that's what we're going for. Because this is just going to be a bit of an oddity. So I think 1, 2, 3, 4. Those 4 round there would be ideal. So if we can siege this down. Where we're at 64%. If we get that, and we've now occupied that, let's change the full goal. And if that's the 4 provinces I want, we're going to need 88%. That's going to give me 38% overextension. And yeah, I don't know why Serbia's getting in there, but I don't think that's going to be a massive problem. All ports are blockaded, yes. I think we're just going to keep... Oh, nope. It's going to push into there. I mean, I think if we can take this, it's minus 57%, but if we keep taking that, maybe bashing their armies up, I think if we get into here, take this. Crimea's still coming over, joining in, that's great. I think this is the advantage of having the march. That core is nearly done. Just have a quick look at the tech tree. Yeah, we've nearly got admin power. Ottomans have occupied Mush. I think those guys are doing a fine job. Nope, okay. Right. Ah, they've broken the siege, you idiots. That means we've got to start again. Not a problem. Our truce with Valencia is actually done, but yeah, that was a stupid thing to do. Got to start all over again, minus 57%. That's going to cost me. Got this army messing about, but they can't do nothing because they don't actually. If you see the red symbol there, that they can't win the siege. I've got a bit of cash, so I think what I'd like to do is recruit some light ships. I know this is a bit of a digression. I think the barks are light ships, aren't they? So I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think if we recruit, we can just build those up. We got the cash for it. Invest in technology, okay. National ideas, we're certainly going to grab that because we're... It says we can choose an idea group, but I'm going to save that for the next part because time is pushing on. Plus I need to think about ideas because, to be honest, I'm not too sure what the best idea is, and I'd rather concentrate on this war and get this war done first. And then once we got this war done, then in the next part I will look at national ideas. I think what I'd like to do is maybe try and we cream those guys. We're now at 80%. These guys are locked, so I mean I can't hostile forts. Okay, so we can't do anything. What we can do is get over here to deal with these guys. Yeah, this is going to cost me time wise. What have we got here? Enjoining rights of forbidden wrongs. Move towards legalism. Yes, we're going to do that. We're still making money. This is one of the advantages of playing the Ottomans. How are we doing? We've got the Polynesian separatists. I'm inclined that we've got this war actually won. So where are you going? Going to Marish, which is over here. No, idiot. What I'm going to do is pull this army over here. I think we can win this war with just the one army now. Once we've won this siege, we'll be okay. I mean, I should have won this siege a little while ago. These tiny little armies running around aren't a problem. This army is actually replenishing. We need to get over here and deal with these guys. What was that? Sad news. What? I missed something there. Just pause. Something happened and I didn't lose my faction leader or anything like that, did I? Let's have a quick check. Nope, we still got the faction leader. And I mean, I've got a bit of cash, so I'd like to build something as well. Buildings, we got taxation. Got here, they've got 0.95. I think we're going to build that. there. Trade 0.72 in Sinop. I think we'll build that as well. It's going to start chasing that army down. Some suffered casualties. We're running out of. Come on, win this siege. -7. 82%. I don't think they're going to. Oh, okay. Let me just pause here. Right, they're going to. Let me just count that. No, they're not going to. We're going to take that because I want this war to finish. Fine. And we've now got that area there. We've been black flagged. And of course now I've got cores to do. And I think that's actually going to be the most profitable. We can get that one there as well. We've now got the war here. We need to get our back there. We've got a little bit of cash to spend. Got black flagged units. And of course we've blown all our manpower. I need you to get up here to deal with possible. Oops, no, why didn't you move? Because we've got a Valencian rebels. Really need to do something about these. I mean, yeah. I mean, I could raise autonomy. I mean, autonomy at the moment is 38%. Lose 35 admin power. Lose 10 legitimacy. Let's lose loyalty. They gain loyalty. Just look at states. What we're saying is that this is influence, this is loyalty. Influence gets dangerous when you get to 100%. They lose loyalty. Don't like the idea of losing legitimacy, but at the same time I don't want to lose that admin power. Although strictly speaking I can't go negative. I'm going to be cheeky here. I'm currently, what's it, legitimacy. We got 100% legitimacy. I think I'm going to do that, and then we can keep the admin power. As I said in part 1, these are the currencies, so you don't want to throw these away unless you have to. Okay, I'm just going to pause there. Have a look round. Why aren't these guys improving relations? I think what I'm going to do is, I've got cores over here, or I've got claims over here, and as these guys are potential enemies, I think what we're going to do is build a spy network over here, and so that we can work on that area there. Right, idea group, as I said, I'm going to leave for the next part. In fact, I think this is where I'm going to stop. I don't want the video to be too long. Just as a final step is, I think I want these guys to gather, collect up here. Actually, let's just, I think actually no, I want you on this port here. We'll gather these up, and then we will sign these to protect trade, so we can make a bit of money. We're still making lots of cash. Yeah, we got plenty of unrest. Wow, certainly going to have to manage this unrest. Got some fairly big armies here, so we're going to need to do that. But I think that will fade away over time. Obviously, a lot of the unrest will be over here, so we're going to leave this army in this area until the calls are done. I don't think I can get any more calls done, can I? Nope. I think this is where I'm gonna call it for a day on this video. I know some of you will say I should have done the idea group, but I didn't really want to talk about idea groups in the middle of a war when I was concentrating on fighting, because idea groups is quite a big decision in the process, and I would like to tackle that at the beginning of the next part. So this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the video, hope you found it interesting, and until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.